Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I had up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
That draw still sees us top of the table. Next game. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Next game we play Millwall, who currently sit in 12th. We've got a bit of training to do before we get into that one. However, besides from that, yeah, there's really nothing else to talk about. So I guess we just get into the next game. Right, game against Millwall. Like I said, we currently still sit in first. Nothing's changed on that front as of yet. Yeah, pretty much everything else is just now getting into the next game. Another 5 back from the looks of things from this Millwall side.
All eyes on one man.
Hey, they found Ross Stewart this time. There we go. He is, in fact, the top goal scorer in the league. Another thing we probably should talk about is the possibility if we do get promoted this season. I don't think it would be the greatest thing for the team if we do get promoted, but if it does happen, then I guess we'll go from there. We'll probably have to end up making a lot of signings because I don't think we have the kind of squad to compete in the Premier League. Like, we'd need a lot of upgrades. But like I've said before, as much as we've started well this season, I think there's probably an inevitable drop-off coming at some point. I don't know what that was. Vogelsammer coming down the outside, going to try and cross it, but McCallum's going to be able to chest it away. We try and clear it with Luke 09, but it's going to drop back in. Honeyman. Can I have Danny back, please? No, apparently I couldn't, but Patterson does make the save.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Delivering it.
What the hell's happened there? Clark is going to clear this one out. Defensively, we've become a bit weird. I don't really know what's happening. We had seemed to have found a little bit of a rhythm defensively, but in the last 2, I've noticed that the centre-backs are getting increasingly close to each other. Oh, Diallo, you've got to find one of the players there, not both. Oh, that's a bad challenge from me. For Corey Evans. Danny Bat. McCallum, you don't need to be here, lad. McCallum frustrating me a lot in these last few. That's a good strike, but it does go wide. Corey Evans is going to pick up a booking, which is fair enough because the challenge I put in was a terrible one. Oh, Stewart's coming forward. We need some help here. Does look like a knock has been picked up by Luke 09. Gelhardt bursts into the box, going to take a strike. Joe Gelhardt puts it wide. We're going to bring off 09 for Matete here because it looks like 09 has taken a bad knock. Struggling there, so he will come off. How the fuck has he managed to hang on to that? Saville here. Fleming. McCallum in. Good work from McCallum to get a tackle in there.
Well, that's going to be all for the first half.
0-0 is probably fair. We've only really had one clear-cut opportunity. They've had 1 or 2. Good work from McCallum there to use his strength to put his player off. Gelhardt was in a good area.
So I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
We'll hit this one from long. Oh my God, Joe Gelhardt! What a finish! That is an absolutely incredible shot from Joe Gelhardt. There wasn't really any other option. Obviously, as I've said, they keep closing us out. So I just went for the strike. And Joe Gelhardt has put it top bins as well. That is incredible from Joe Gelhardt. What a finish. That is why we brought him in for those big moments. And he more than showed us a big moment right there.
With the scoreline standing at 1-0.
Fuck. Going to find Matete.
Another live game in the
Gelhardt's made a good run behind, and that's a very good ball. from Matete. Gelhardt tried to curl one. Truman's forced to make a good save. Joe Gelhardt has really stepped up in the second half. McCallum, can he win the header? No, he can't. It's going to fall to Sirkin. Can Sirkin find Danny back? Yes, he can. Joe Gelhardt on it again. Corey Evans going to have a strike here. It's not quite got the same loft on it as Joe Gelhardt's effort, though. That's a bad challenge out there. Referee's not even going to acknowledge the fact that that challenge went in, by the way. Don't know how Corey Evans can't play that pass either. Oh, Danny Batt doesn't get there. Patterson will, though. Can Danny Batt get... What? What's just happened? No, I literally cannot believe that. I can't believe what's just happened between Vogelslammer and Danny Batt there. That interaction makes 0 sense whatsoever. So Danny Batt here goes for the header, gets kicked in the head instead, and the referee just allows the game to roll on. The referee is an absolute crook for that one. And also then I can't get Danny Batt back off the floor. So how is that fair? Because I can't make the challenge. We roll it across to Stewart though, and from kickoff we're back in front. That is what we very much deserved for the goal that we just conceded, because we definitely did not deserve to concede that goal whatsoever. But that is great play. Diallo into Joe Gelhardt. Stewart hits it first time and finishes it. We're going to bring on Michu for Jack Clark again. I don't know what's going on with Jack Clark in the last few. He just kind of hasn't really stepped up. Matete wins that one. It's going to drop to Stewart. Stewart going to try and loft one. Can't get it through though. Fleming now coming forward. Gelhardt getting swarmed on a little bit. Does manage to find the ball to Roberts. Roberts, you would think should be able to play that ball, but can't. And then nicked off of him again. No way. No way are they going to do me with 2 passes. Surely. Surely not, game. Good work, McCallum there. Thurkin wins a header. Gelhardt, if you can run here, this could be huge for us. Gelhardt cuts inside, going to take the shot, but it goes over the bar. Gelhardt has the chance to wrap up. I was potentially looking at maybe playing it to Stewart, but I didn't think he'd get there in time. Into added time. Don't know if Rich is going to be able to win that header. They do close me a lot there. McCallum's going to go back to Patterson. And we do walk away with the 2-1 win. An absolute stunner from Joe Gelhardt got us the lead. And then a great bit of play from Joe Gelhardt, Ahmad and Stewart gets us our lead back after a Millwall equaliser. I mean, to be fair, after that goal, there is only one man who can take the inform, and it's going to be Joe Gelhardt with his inform. Impressive win from us. Luke O'Nien is injured, so let's see how long he's going to be out for. It's going to be a broken toe for Luke O'Nien, so we won't have Luke O'Nien or Neil available to us for an extended period now. Second midfielder to drop, so Matete is going to get a starting berth, and we're going to bring up Bart to the bench. Yeah, so unfortunate to lose 2 of your 2 starting central midfielders already this season, but I guess it kind of is what it is. Besides from that, I'm pretty sure we'll still be in first following that. Yeah, 42 points. Middlesbrough in second now. So things are starting to extend out a bit. We play Watford next. That's going to be a tough game. They sit in 9th. But in between that, once again... Oh, actually, it's not even that long. It's just a rest day. Alright, here we go. Watford game to get into in this one. Obviously, we lost our starting midfielders in the last one. So we do now go down to Matete and Evans. Gelhardt's a bit tired, so we're going to give Sims a start in this one. And I'm also going to give Michu a start out on the left. Just because Clark hasn't really stepped up. Roberts could potentially play, but I want to try and get Michu some game time so that ideally he's not recalled.
I'm Derek Ray, and I'm
It's going to be a very tough game because obviously Watford still have a lot of quality players, having only just come down from the Prem. Evans. See if we can loft this one over to Diallo. Can. Can we find Stewart? Stewart does get his head to it, but it just goes wide.
Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead.
Stewart. Matete. Evans. Pritchard. Stewart. What a beautiful bit of play from Sunderland there. My God, what a bit of play. Knocking that ball around expertly well. Waiting for the space to open up. Stewart makes the run. I was really tempted to square it across to Sims, but I thought maybe if I squared, because Sims is open there, but I wasn't sure if the keeper would be able to get across to it in time. Ross Stewart, 16 goals is it? 17 goals for Ross Stewart this season. He has been a game changer for us. But the play is what we have to talk about there. That is an incredibly good bit of attack and play from us. Imagine he's going to go long to Manage, who does manage to strengthen his way through. But McCallum, that is why we signed him. And that will be half-time. Not a bad half, to be fair. We've kept Watford fairly quiet and had some decent attacks. Obviously, we basically finished the one we had. Thank God that we've got Ross Stewart up top, who can seemingly finish any chance that we give him. Obviously, he did miss the header, but that's kind of moot when you end up scoring. Cleverly's come on for Asprilla here. This time Diallo. I think that will be a free kick. I did send Diallo in a bit wild there, but hey, it is what it is. Going to move Michu for Roberts here, just to freshen things up down that wing a little bit, give us another avenue to get out. It will be a free kick to Watford.
Tempted to book him for that, resisted the temptation. Into the box it goes. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
McCallum doesn't get to the header, and Hassan Kamara equalises. Man, that's disappointing. Why are they in the advertising board? That's disappointing from McCallum there. The man just had an arm going through his chest as well. McCallum and Stewart get in each other's way. They block each other off from getting to the header. And it leaves it open for Hassan Kamara. I think Hassan Kamara has literally only just come on, hasn't he? If not, then he hasn't done much at least.
15 minutes. Matete.
That is real disappointing though, because we actually were. That's a terrible challenge, referee. Surely you have to have a real talk about that one. As Derek Ray was just saying, that's a bad challenge. Only a yellow. I actually think that should be a red, personally. I would debate it. That's a terrible challenge through the back. The ball's not even there to be won anymore. If we can get around them, we can't really. Yeah, we've been ushered out a bit here. We have to go back to the defence. It's the last couple of minutes of the game, so we don't really want to potentially find ourselves getting counter-attacked. Ross Stewart brings it down! What a goal by Ross Stewart! The defending, you have to say, is awful again, but Ross Stewart brings it down and finishes it in the box in between two defenders. What a player we have in Ross Stewart right now. Well, here we can see it again. It's a great cross from Diallo, just floats it in. Cabasele can't do anything about it. Great first touch by Ross Stewart to bring it down. And the second touch sends it into the back of the net in the 88th minute. Ross Stewart puts us back in front 2-1. We're going to bring off Diallo for Clark here. Swap the sides, and we're also going to bring on Bar Sama down the wing. Going to try and cross it, but Patterson's going to get on it, and Sunderland are going to hold on for another big win against a promotion rival. Big game once again. Ross Stewart with another huge game for us once again. Ross Stewart, there he is. 3 attempts, 2 goals.
Well, he didn't show his best form today, did he? He just looked a little bit off the pace, but he certainly wasn't the only one.
What are these commentators talking about? Ross Stewart literally scored our 2 goals and the winning goal in the 88th minute. But he's a bit off of form. Shut up. But anyway, as you could probably guess anyway, the inform from this game is going to be Ross Stewart. He's probably going to end the season with an absolutely crazy card because he has been absolutely unbelievable for us so far. It was a pretty even game, that one as well, against Watford. We needed someone to really step up and take the game by the horns, and Ross Stewart does that more than I could ever hope for. He is incredible for me. Do stretch our lead a little bit. We're now on 45 points with Sheffield United behind us on 38. 19 games in, and we are on a very good run. I know, like I keep saying, promotion might happen, but I don't think it's going to be automatic. I think there's going to be a bad run of form coming at some point. But if we can keep Ross Stewart in form, then we should have no problems whatsoever. We do have training before we get into the last game of the episode, so let's get that done. Last game of the episode, we play 8th place Hull City. Another tough test coming up, I'm sure. We are 5 points ahead of Middlesbrough still. Well, it's not Middlesbrough. It wasn't Middlesbrough. It is Middlesbrough now. We are 5 points ahead of Middlesbrough after they played their game that they had in hand. So, yeah, basically all there is to do is get into this one again. We're going to go back with our strongest lineup now that everyone's got fitness.
Well,
we can get another good result.
For you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just
Ross Stewart, the man talked about in almost every game this episode, I'm pretty sure. Williams now coming forward. It's a poor cross. Danny Batt, you need to not be giving that ball away in our own box, though. Don't know what happens to Danny Batt there. He intercepts the ball and then, like, almost loses the flight, but already I don't know. He finds Ahmad. Oh, that's a bad challenge there on Ahmad. I hope that's not an injury because he's been huge for us so far. It's a very, very bad challenge, though. I'm not sure who put it in. It's Cynic who put it in, and it's a cynical challenge. I know. You're disappointed in me for that one, but I liked it. I thought it was funny recently. And now you've run into one of our players and fallen over. Looks like it's going to be a goal for Hull. That all comes from Sam McCallum not dealing with the first ball. Don't know what happened to him there, because then he fell over afterwards and it left us short at the back. We probably should do better. Jack Clark, I don't know why Jack Clark is running up the field when the player's literally about to take a shot on goal, but unfortunately we fall 1-0 behind. Joe Gelhardt's going to make a run. This will ask a different question at least. Pritchard takes it. It's a good save from Ingram. First real bit of quality that we've put together there. And it leads to a chance. Ross Stewart is in there. Oh my God, what a save. We'll go across to Pritchard. Oh, almost played it perfectly for Gelhardt, but not to be this time. Swing one in with Pritchard again. We almost scored from the last one, and this one we do score from. And it's only one man that is going to be scoring for us. It's Ross Stewart once again. It's been tough, I won't lie, it's been tough. The last corner we almost scored from, it came off the underside of the crossbar. But this one, Ross Stewart gets up strong. Header into the back of the net. I think that might be the 19th or 20th goal of the season for Ross Stewart. Oh, with Matete, that's very confusing. Oh, Cynic with a good touch to go round us. Zirkin with a good foot in, and then a good second block. Wow. Stewart. Gelhardt. Oh, and it almost drops to him again. Pritchard tries to go to Diallo, but it won't fall. Man, that was close. And we intercept, but it's going to be half time. We definitely played a lot better towards the back end of the second half. Stepping up our levels a lot. We could have taken the lead. It's mostly whether defensively we can stop them from scoring one. Gelhardt's got time here. Oh, Gelhardt, what a finish. I mean, he's not scoring to the extent of Ross Stewart, but the volume of goals that Joe Gelhardt is getting is at least steady and giving Stewart a good other option. That's a good strike. I think the keeper's just unsighted by the defender in front of him. You have to bring it a little bit further forward. Richards going to get it here. We'll take that free kick because that was a bad challenge. I don't know how they're getting away with these, because I'm pretty sure from Tufan that should be a red again, because that's the same tackle I made with Luke 09 a couple episodes ago, you'll remember. That is the same tackle that 09 got sent off for. McCallum's going to try and find Jack Clark here. Jack Clark's going to loft one towards Richards. Oh, Richards goes for the overhead. He does actually make contact on it, but it's just not enough contact to put in the back of the net. I actually didn't tell him to go for that. That was just a decision all of his own accord. Diallo's got space. That's got to be a foul, surely. Absolutely been sent by Diallo there. Ball rolled through his legs, looking like an idiot. So he's fouled Diallo on the edge of the box. Actually really close to being a pen. I don't really think we can get anything done with a direct free kick here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Matete and roll it across. And there we go. Ross Stewart with another goal. We set up the free kick perfectly. They don't see the move from Ross Stewart towards the space. Matete comes short. Richards to Matete. Look at the run from Ross Stewart. And it's a banger of a finish from Ross Stewart. We do go 3-1 up over Hull City. Going to go out wide to Michu. Can Michu hit one here? Michu does hit one, but it's a good hand round the post. And loft it back to Gelhardt here. Richards has a chance, but it is blocked. Now that will be the end of the game. Another big win for us. Good episode from us, to be fair. 2-2 draw and then 3 back-to-back wins. We've shown great heart there as well to fight back from going 1-0 down and absolutely dominate the game in the end. I think I do want to give another inform to Stewart, but in the interest of making things more interesting, because I don't want one player just to get like 3 cards in one episode. I think Diallo played really well in that game, so the inform is going to go to Amad Diallo. Let's see where that result leaves us. That leaves us top of the table by 7 points over Middlesbrough. We are making a good little bit of space for ourselves in there, so maybe there might be a chance that we can hold on to it. But even if we slip now, we've got a bit of space. Next episode is going to be a hectic one, or next couple, because we are in December and we have got 8 games to play in December, and then we will be into the January transfer window. But that is going to be the end of this episode. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get notified about when the next episode is available to you, and I hope to see you in it. Peace.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games.